call has been forwarded.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get some of the fellas on here real quick. What's going on there, everybody? What's going on, everybody, man? We got a power pack. Yo, what's happening, bro?
What's the word?
Hey, man, I'm live, man. I got you on the show. So Big Hurt.
What's up?
How you feel about the motion, the movement? I know you see some clips I put up with the video we did 2 years ago, talking about Coach Prime contract and how he was gonna get 12 or better. No, 10 or better. We were saying 10 or better. But we were pushing. I think Kirby was getting around 10 and 11, and we was talking about how even though Coach Prime is all right, we back. We got Warren in the house. What's up, Warren? Salutes. Hey, regulators mount up. But we were saying he was gonna bring in the same kind of money as the Lincoln Rileys, the Kirbys, and at the time he hasn't won a Heisman yet, right? And you remember Lincoln Riley, he hasn't won a championship, but he's only won a Heisman. So he demanded that. I forgot how big his deal was. Didn't he sign like a 10-year, $100 million deal or something like that?
Something about right.
It was something crazy. No, Kirby was already, I think, at the 9-9 or something. And he was right behind Nick Saban. And then they signed him last year to a bigger deal. Well, I think he's making close to 11 a year. Yeah, so Prime came back. So and on the back end of Prime's deal, he's gonna be making 12, right? Yeah, I think it's last year. He's gonna be making 12 mil. Now, mind you, just give me your businesses. I know you ran for mayor and all this kind of stuff. That's what you do. So, do you think he's gonna make the 5-year if he continues on the same kind of path he's on right now? Like I know you heard about they were trying to do the spring game. Him and Fran Brown, him and Colorado and Syracuse this year. It got canceled, and like with Fran Brown, I don't know if you know this part. It was more than just us coming together doing a spring game. It was they was gonna have like a financial class, doing other stuff. Like so, they were gonna actually teach these boys off the field. They were gonna hang out for multiple days and teach these boys other skills besides just football.
Okay.
Hey, see you, Buff Soldier. What's good, man? I appreciate your contribution to the show last time. Now you was on cooking last time, but go ahead, Hurt.
What was the reason for canceling it?
Well, and shouts out to Coach Hayes. Coach Hayes said Deion ain't doing nothing new up under the sun. Other coaches have tried to do this before, and the NCAA has never approved it. I don't know the real reason of canceling it. I think the biggest reason of canceling is one, they got to make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. Okay. All the legal stuff, the contracts and stuff got to be right in case somebody get hurt, blah, 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 something go wrong. You know, if something go wrong, people sue.
True.
So I think they got to make sure they get all that right. But the other thing about it is what Fran Brown was saying, it's because him and Deion trying to do it. I don't think it's because him and Deion trying to do it. I don't know if the NCAA was going to realize how college football is going to change. Like how some programs are opted out of doing the spring game. All right, so that's taken away from y'all game. Now what Coach Prime is trying to do, they're trying to bring it back to where it's more interesting for people to do the spring game. So now it brings in more cash. That's always a good thing. It puts more eyes on the product. That's always a good thing. It brings excitement, so you really never have an off season for real. It's always, because think about it. Back in the day, you had your diehard and your family members that would go to the spring game. The casual fans didn't really care nothing about no spring game.
No, that was a family thing. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah. So now, and like what Fran Brown was saying, he said it actually takes away from the amount of reps that you can get as a football team, because now you scrimmaging 11 on 11. When you at home, you got your ones and your threes down here, and you got your twos and your mixed up ones and threes down the other end on defense. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you got 44 playing at one time when you home, but when you do this, you only got 11 playing at one time. So it kind of cuts down on your reps, but it takes up your exposure, your money. Well, I don't know how much money they're gonna make, because they're gonna be out there for 3 days. So they got to pay for the room and board and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if that's going to wash out. But I believe with Coach Prime, that ain't going to never wash out when it comes to eyes on the product. I think he gonna always find a way to sell something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the NCAA was trying to, with them moving so fast, because Deion didn't accelerate the process in the first 2 years about the NIL. What's that thing called when they all put them up, when the boosters put their money up?
The collective.
Because it started. Accelerated the process a lot faster, as far as in the NCAA. They are now maybe they didn't think they'd get to this point until like 5 years out.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And so he moving ahead of them. So they trying to catch up to him, because also there's a thing. Let's say, because I was listening to the coach from Syracuse talk about, the mentorship and placement. A lot of this stuff is job board conversation.
Ooh.
A lot of people don't talk about. And what that does is it messes up the funding. Because now at those academic at those 4-year schools, they don't like mixing the money and the resources.
Yeah, they don't.
Because they'll let you, like right now, if you go to community college, most of them have a job for a satellite on site, or at least on the website, but it's tucked away. You got to really know where to find it.
I got you.
Because what happens is, with the job board situation, which the coach from Syracuse was talking about, they have mentorship and job placement. Your degree, when you get that, you don't get that with your degree. All you get to do is walk across stage, take a picture with mama.
All right. Did you hear about?
So the NCAA, they over there trying to protect themselves enough. They're already catching problems. They're catching problems with, even with. Remember when Texas was trying to get their own program, their own TV network? They cut that down a couple years ago. I don't know if they did it again, but that's a lot of this stuff with everybody coming to these Power Fives, because they don't have monopoly on the money no more. And once you start doing this other stuff, now they don't. Not only do they have the monopoly, it was all control.
Yeah.
All because.
And let me give you this real quick. What's going on, Shirley? What's going on, Diggs? Hey, what's up? Well, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. Just trying to get through this intro. Did you hear about what I want to say? It's Virginia. I think it's the Virginia Cavaliers. What they doing? They promising their players they can go to 2 summer classes. They'll pay for 2 summer class sessions. So the first summer session and the second one, they'll pay for both of those. More year, they can graduate. And now they junior year, senior year, they can get their masters. So now you get your masters for free. When you walk across stage, you all the way certified with your masters now coming out of college. That's a different degree than just an associate degree or just your normal diploma.
Your bachelor's and all that stuff. Yeah, that's changing the format on there. That's changing the dynamics, not of just football, but like of academia. Them people are different when they start messing with the people in the different offices, the different departments. They get different. That's what jammed up Miami. They wanted to be the Harvard of the South, and they Harvard of the South themselves out of relevancy.
Exactly. Now I thought about that. That'll make a lot of these athletes more competitive in the business world. I know a lot of white collar folks don't want that for real. You don't want Cam Newton coming in here 6'5", coming in here with a master's degree at 20, 23, 24.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that.
No, they don't want you to be financially literate, so on and so forth. No, not at all. Now this is the thing that we're gonna go ahead and put this out here. I got a feeling if they haven't been doing it already, they're gonna start hitting these athletes with the Serena Williams deal, Serena Venus. Remember the movie that they just had out there?
No, what happened? I remember the movie, but what deal? I don't remember what deal.
There was a deal was when they moved down to Florida with that camp that they was at, that the facility, that they get they get like 35% of the future earnings that they could make a deal.
Oh, that's right, because he had the money. Because he had the money to pay for it.
Yeah, they didn't have money to pay for it.
That's right.
NIL deals and the money that's on the table for these student athletes, I got a feeling they're gonna do the same thing. If they're not already doing it under the table.
I can see that. Oh, and another thing I thought about right here. What's up, Chef? Hey, I'm about to drop the link, Chef. Hold on, I'm about to drop the link. What do you feel about this right here? Like, cause you know how we talked about how a lot of coaches really weren't getting paid like that. You remember Appalachian State? It was hard for them to really keep a coach because every time they had a winning season or 2 winning seasons stacked back to back, somebody will always come take them with a bigger bag, right?
Yeah.
And these smaller coaches were stuck at like 112, 122,000. They could never really get the $400,000, right?
No.
So, and you remember on the staff with George and all that, you had some coaches on the staff that was making. Remember, Coach Prime was talking about it. I got to pay my coaches. Well, you got some coaches in there still sleeping in the dorms, making like $25,000.
Oh yeah.
So explain this to me, Harold. How do we have coaches making $25,000? Well, now all of a sudden they finna have $22 million to pay all these players. How?
I think the money always been there, and
Yeah, like the money always been there. They ain't care. They ain't care if they're robbing Peter or Paul. We just thought it was the players they was always trying to get. Unless you was a championship winning coach, they weren't really trying to pay you that bag. If you was a great running back coach, all that kind of stuff, hey, until you got to chase this carrot. Until you get to this level, you ain't never really gonna see the money. And now I think that's going to change now because you got some quarterbacks that's not starting making $600,000 on some of these SEC teams. So you don't think some of these coaches gonna start feeling some type of way when these kids that ain't even start making $600,000, I can't even make $50,000?
But this is the thing, and this is the thing that they're trying to. I'm glad you said that because guess who's monetized there? Deion, Coach Prime.
What you mean by that?
Everybody got an Instagram account, a Facebook, YouTube presence that can all be monetized. From the coaches, everybody on staff got action at that.
Yeah, so that means, but now this comes back to like some of these rappers that signing these 360 deals and stuff now. Yeah. It's like, do you really want to come out here and be an independent and have to promote your brand, or are you want to just try to rely on the powers that be to produce you and promote you and get that check that they sign on the back? That's an easier role. Let's think and let's brain cells you got to use when you just let the status quo give you your check. When you got to go out there and kind of get on your own, you got to make sure you don't say the wrong thing. You got to make sure you don't put the wrong thing out because you can't take it back once you put it out. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff Kevin Hart can do that the coach of Mississippi, if he'll get fired.
But this is true. But think about it. Deion's oldest son, the one that do the camera work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he making about $700,000 a year off of social media.
That's true. And
you know what I'm saying? So if I already got the blueprint, I can duplicate that. You know, for whoever, I can set up that same package and give you the opportunity where you make as much as you want. It's kind of like when they like a server, a waiter, or a bartender. Okay, you ain't gonna make no money off this minimum wage, but the tips is yours.
Prime example, like Liberty. Liberty went on a great run these last few years, but we didn't know about it because they went on ESPN every week.
Exactly.
But if they would have had a Bucky, if they would have reached out to Bucky and got him to send somebody over there, now they could have tapped in and were like, "Hey, look, let us get some of these proceeds to this." But now you got action on another hot team.
Now catch this. Now what Deion did, now this is where it gets funky. Is now what you just said right there. A manager just go across the yard and go talk to my communication people with the communication majors, broadcast. All the people that go over there for film and journalism, I tap into that, those resources.
Yeah.
Who carrying more weight when they walk in the room?
All right. It's really the media.
You see what I'm saying? So if I tap into TP and everybody in TP class, guess what? Everybody.
Yeah. But see, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this though. Most people do not like doing that extra work.
But I understand that. But this is the thing though. If you already got a blueprint for me to follow, it's a lot easier than trying to cut my teeth off on my own.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's the biggest thing, you know.
That's true. But you know, a lot of coaches do a lot of dirt, so they don't want their stuff aired out there. So they just don't like. I don't think Belichick really want cameras on him at all times. And not to say he dirty. I'm just saying some coaches don't like nobody to know what they're doing. Like even with the injury reports and stuff, you know, they ask him questions about that. He wouldn't even go into it. He'd be like, we'll find out. I'll give you a report on that. He already know the answer, but he ain't giving you no information.
But I think we played Bill kind of short on the. He be talking hella crazy to the folks. He's funny, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta catch it now. He'll hit you with a little joke if you ain't ready for it. He'll hit you. Yeah. But see, like okay, the first year with Colorado, they showed a lot of their hand. And then the second year, I noticed when Bucky did some of the videos, he cut back on some of the stuff that he was showing. Like, prime example, instead of showing the whole play and showing the guy coming in motion and all that, they'll just show right where the ball is snapped. So it's hard for you to really see what formation it was in because you seeing time you see the video, people are already running, you know. So it's harder for people to kind of scout you, and so I think Bill Belichick, they think about that. They just think automatically, no, we're not doing this because we're not going to show any of our. They haven't even got to the second level of okay, we can still show this, but don't show that, so they don't really know what we're doing, you know.
I think the thing about with Bill Belichick is, and we both know that we played back that on that side of the country. Chapel Hill got a lot of money. The thing about Bill, he know how to. He's saving on steroids.
Yeah.
He Nick saving on steroids. He got them 7 rings. He can talk that talk. Now this is the problem. This I ain't gonna say the problem. Now if we're gonna talk about competing in the living rooms now, Belichick, he got a lot. He don't gonna have to strap up. Belichick coming in with them 7 rings and he can talk that talk.
He can, but this is what the narrative is on Belichick. What I think was going to hurt Belichick in the college world. A lot of pro athletes said it wasn't fun playing for him. So
I can see that, but we're talking about let's just to be politically correct. There's different living rooms.
Yeah, like okay, I'll say this right here. You're right. It's different living rooms. I'll say this right here. The diehard football players, the guys that eat and sleep football, the Chad Johnsons and stuff like that, the guys that are asleep at the facility, I think they'll go play with Coach Prime or Belichick. Either or. If they can't get in with Colorado, next stop North Carolina. Now, I think the one thing that Bill Belichick needs to get, he needs to get somebody that's fly, like it was a female out of Atlanta that reported on sports. She used to be on a morning show, all this kind of stuff. She did some North Carolina games, some app games, and boom! I remember that's the first time I seen her. I think her name was Sean Ali. Okay. He need to get somebody like that know how to work the radio, and know how that love sports. Her dad was a football coach, that understand how to put a product together, make it look good, and sell a package with that Michael Jordan brand, all that kind of stuff. That powder blue. He need to get somebody that can make their football team look cool, make it look fly.
Well, you just said it.
Yeah.
He got the Jordan brand right there on campus.
Yeah, but he got to have somebody to pull his knowledge and the Jordan brand and the North Carolina brand all together and make it look like a place to be, like how Dion made Boulder like the place to be.
Well, look what, and also he got Julius Peppers and the great and that dude that Lawrence Taylor to tap into.
Oh, see, you know what? I didn't even know Lawrence Taylor went to North Carolina for like 15 years, bro. I had to find it. Yeah. Like, I ain't know Reggie White went to Tennessee. But that would be crazy to have Julius Peppers.
He played with Dale Jones.
I ain't know they played with Dale. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he played with Dale, Reggie White. Dale Jones was an outside linebacker with.
Oh, snap. I didn't know that. Huh? I did not know that. I did. But dog. But yeah, see, that's crazy right there. Think about this right here. We've never seen this. If Bill Belichick have Lawrence Taylor and Julius Peppers walk out with him, like we looking for some top defensive ends, some top linebackers that can really shake up. We produce the best. We looking for some more, like, cause you always see Ayrton, like his son. I think his son just signed with Penn State. Then you see the Abdullah kid, I think, that's coming out right now. He weighing number 11. So that's just like LeVar Arrington. So it's like they trying to be LeVar. Everybody trying to replace LeVar. I haven't even thought about that with North Carolina, like, because they don't promote their football brand like that. I've never seen Lawrence Taylor even close to North Carolina. I think because all the crazy stuff Lawrence Taylor was doing. But Bill Belichick and Lawrence Taylor got history. So, you know, he actually coached him.
Now catch this.
All right.
Chapel Hill, they got dope. They just didn't know how to, because it was a football practice program. They didn't know how to, basketball is king over there, right?
Yeah.
Quote unquote. They can tap into all the boys over there in Newport News in Virginia. And
see, they did some of that, and they dropped the ball with Curry. You remember
they ain't gonna drop it now.
Yeah, they should drop it now. And see, now this is the scary part about it. Bill Belichick gonna go for some of the same kind of boys as Prime going for. Them dudes that can do it all. Because quiet be kept. Bill Belichick was the one that did that in the pros like it wasn't nothing. He had a bunch of dudes playing both ways.
He don't look. This is what I'm saying. We playing Belichick short. Belichick he gonna come with some stuff.
Yeah. Promo been saying that. Hey, fellas, I dropped the link, man. If y'all want to jump on stage, I dropped the link. Y'all go ahead. What's up, J-Dub? Y'all, I need my reading glasses on, y'all. Got to them. I didn't know. Like ants on my screen right now. What's up, Tom K? Oh, yeah. See you, Buff. Taylor would be old for the kids, but we just saying to have both of them on stage at the same time. And now people look him up. Like how Juju said, he didn't know who Dion was. Like, he didn't even really know who Dion was. But now they go look up Lawrence Taylor and they go look up Julius Peppers. And now some of these defense ends be like, what the hell? This right here came out of North Carolina? What? Yeah. Like, you seen that kid that's like 13? That's a monster. He already like 6'5", like 250 right now.
I got a couple kids like that right now floating around.
She,
I know you're talking about.
If Bill Belichick do something with Julius Pepper, something like that, or Lawrence Taylor, where they just have to make like 8 phone calls a year and call some of these guys and just like, hey man, I think you'll look good in that North Carolina blue.
The thing you gotta think about though, he don't have to necessarily be coached, and the kids might not know nothing about him. But if Lawrence Taylor on the phone, that coach gonna make a priority to talk to Lawrence Taylor.
Hell yeah, that coach. Because the coach want to talk to Lawrence Taylor.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like let's not, and that's just the thing. And they have I think you got a sleeping monster in Carolina, because they have a fan base that's just been looking for an opportunity to get behind somebody.
Yeah.
It's all been football focused.
Yeah. It's kind of like Clemson stole all the fans in North Carolina. North Carolina, South Carolina, they just stole everybody because
they did.
Oh.
You gotta think about it. Virginia is hard to get into.
It is. Yeah, the academics gotta be a little higher, yeah.
Yeah,
and Duke hard to get into.
Duke? Maryland ain't that easy. They in the same type of,
But that's why NC State, you remember Torrey Holt and all them came from NC State. That's why they was pumping a little bit, because they're a little easier to get in.
A little bit easier to get in, and they didn't have to fight, because everybody back then, as far as ACC, was Florida State.
Yeah, it was all Florida State. And quiet be kept. Do you know this? Since Miami, and this shouts at all the Miami fans, since Miami came to the ACC, they haven't won that bitch since. They haven't won a title since the Big East.
That's the thing. We don't go back into that, but because you guys look at it. Miami was beating up on basketball in the Big East. So by the end of the season,
well, hold on. They playing basketball schools now. Duke, North Carolina, Syracuse, Georgia Tech.
I'm saying it's a little bit different now. Like,
man, they was playing basketball schools with wheelchairs. They wasn't playing the elite. They was playing the mid majors almost. The Eastern Carolinas and the
Florida State. Same thing with Florida State. Outside of Florida State, outside of the in-state rivals, as far as the top 3 Florida schools, Florida State, and Miami, outside of those 3, they're playing each other. Who are they really playing well, Florida had the SEC, the SEC. But who was stronger than the ACC? To fight with
Florida State.
With Florida State.
Georgia Tech had a little spurt here and there, and Boston College.
Clemson did good last year.
Oh, Clemson in the last decade, Clemson had a run.
Okay. Well, Miami, who did they have? They was playing.
Hey, when Miami was in the Big East, dog, Miami was playing against who? Well,
we ran the Big East when we was in it.
Yeah, who was their biggest opponent in the Big East when they was in it?
Nobody. Rutgers, UConn,
like Louisville or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
So they ran the table. And see, that's what I think.
It was some weak ass team, Tiger.
Colorado, the new Miami, because they finna have all the top players in this conference right here, and they finna run it like there ain't nobody else in this conference that you think about gonna win the national title. Anybody else in this conference? Yeah, you won't put nobody else in this conference up against Georgia or Alabama and put your money down on it, put your rent money on it, and say, yeah, I feel good about that decision.
Now, quick question, since we talking about it. Now, Ohio State is in the Big 10 or is it the Big 12?
Big 10.
Big 10.
Yeah.
Outside of Ohio State and Miami, Michigan, who else is in there?
Penn State.
Penn State. And
who else?
Iowa.
Iowa. And
Michigan State.
Nah.
Purdue,
Nah.
Nebraska,
Slam dunk.
USC, Oregon, USC, Nebraska.
Yeah, I mean that's a new addition though. That's a new addition.
Yeah,
All them boys new
Not
additions.
forgetting Ohio State.
it's fair enough.
Is that what he said? He said Ohio State, Penn State, and who was the other school?
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. They ran everything up there pretty much.
Okay, so now again, they almost cancel themselves out because they got four legit games in each schedule. Everybody else don't have it.
Yeah, that's why the SEC was so dominant for these last few years because SEC was the only conference that had like 6 schools that you had to really worry about.
But it's like what 18 teams, ain't it?
I mean, for a while it was 16, but they had like 6 schools that could run the table: Florida, LSU, Alabama, Georgia,
Tennessee,
and Tennessee.
and Auburn. Auburn had a run.
Auburn. Yeah.
When the Big Tiger, I got a question since I got all the guys on the panel.
All
How
right.
y'all feel about the SEC and the Big Ten planning to break away from everybody? Like they gonna become their own entity. Like they're not dealing with NCAA or nobody overseeing their moves. Like they're gonna govern their own.
I mean,
You
I hear
know,
him saying that.
and
I hear him saying that, but I don't think that would be a smart move because you got too many fans all over college football. If they was to do that, man, Colorado will become a power. Colorado playing everybody in the country, and they're just gonna play inside their bubble.
Nah, but I think Colorado. I think eventually everybody's gonna do that because the
hmm
NCAA got too much control right now. Like look at the spring game Prime tried to do. NCAA said no. If they get rid of the NCAA, they can do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen, they're gonna rearrange it, the power structure with
Yeah.
the NCAA.
The NCAA better get that stuff together. And they used to do what they want to because
good.
so Saudi Arabia.
I did.
Thing with what they doing with boxing.
Right.
There's a bag out there if they wanted to put a super conference for real. So NCAA better get it together.
Yeah, they better.
All right,
All them schools got money. They got the money to do it.
now Rome sent a super chat. He said, "Big Tiger Media, we're back. We'll have a better record this season. Colorado, Syracuse." Ooh. Now look. Last year, I'm glad you said that, Rome. I'm glad you said it. Because last year I told y'all Syracuse was gonna be that. And they had the better record this year. This year, I think the power swings to Colorado because Colorado improved as a team and Colorado quarterback Salters. We're gonna get into that. Him and Juju, we know both of them. We solid on them. Who is and J Dub, you in here? If you still in here, who's a Syracuse quarterback right now? What's his name?
We don't know. And nobody does. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Big time.
I think that boy from
They
Georgia
didn't even
might
they didn't
beat him
even
out.
get a quarterback out the portal, bro. I don't think like not a big name.
Yeah, but they had 2 good freshmen last year that they recruited
Yeah, they did have some good guys that came in, and one guy from Macon,
from Georgia,
Power,
Georgia, and they got a guy from Texas. Like, was it California or Texas? I think it was Texas. That white boy.
Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
So they got
and they Gatorade Player of the Year quarterback out of New York too.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this now: do you trust your quarterback that's only had 1 year in your system to lead your team to the playoffs?
Yeah.
But
I mean, college football freshman.
and look what you're saying. They got one of the
Ain't no
hardest.
freshman promo leading no team to no college football playoff.
So you said
Look.
Juju won't lead Colorado if he won that starting position?
No, he wouldn't. No,
You crazy?
Hey.
no. I'm saying that. I'm saying that, bro.
Hey, hold on, Big Hurt. Guys, I'm gonna switch up. You got anything you want to add before I let you go?
Now y'all just keep it going. You know, hey,
Big Hurt.
all day. How about that?
It's
Yeah.
always a pleasure, Big Hurt. It's always a pleasure, my boy.
Hey, I'm gonna try to have a treat for you on Friday, dog. I'm gonna try to get JB on here with his son. I told y'all his son was that. Hey, my man running track now, and he one of the fastest players like in his group right now. Hey, out of the top 5 running backs in the nation, I think he number 3 right now. He a junior. He going into his junior year. So we might have one, bro.
Yes, sir.
Look now, Derek, he need to teach a class how to build and create a monster.
Hey, well, when you start to sentence off with Hal Garrison Hurst as your cousin, your bloodline, that throw everything off for a lot of people.
Garrison Hurst wasn't no slouch though.
Oh yeah, that was the truth. Hurst was the truth.
Yes, he was promo, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you gotta think about it. And the one last thing before I go, you realize that every away game is a recruiting thing for Colorado from here on out.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
They go into Yeah.
Did y'all hear about the top linebacker from Florida visiting this weekend?
Yeah.
I saw.
Well, he's like one of the top linebackers in the country, but he's definitely one of the top linebackers coming out of Florida.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, y'all. So all right, panel, we're gonna let y'all run the show. We got bringing Jerome, we got CU Buff, we got Promo, we got Well. What's good, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Man, what's good, Tiger?
Well,
What's
up,
good,
man?
Promo?
What you been up
What's
to,
good,
bro?
I've been chilling, man. Chilling.
Yes,
Just
sir.
staying out the way, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I've been working hard, man. I thought I had overslept for this. I said, man, I missed for 5 o'clock. I was like, oh shit. But I was like, okay, we still good. We good. And so I'm live again at Friday at 5. And on Friday, I'm gonna let it go for a long time. But Friday, I'm gonna just let it go. I'm off. So y'all get ready to cook on Friday. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. I saw the throw with Salters. I'm gonna throw in my little shade, but I'm also throwing in what I like that was nice. The competition level with DJ, how high he went up. That was 8 on 8. Every time I see 2 players with the same number going against each other, they gonna both give it they all because they want to say this is my number. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
both of them boys went up. I mean, up there. Like they up there. Some players would have just stood on a second or the third floor and just looked. When them boys went up to the 4th and 5th floor, you know, they went up. And I like how Salter had the courage to throw it. To me, that was a 50-50 ball for real. I don't think the Juju ball was a 50-50 ball. That was like a 75-25 ball. But,
come on, Tiger.
I'm for real.
Go ahead.
The dude from Tulsa, he just got it. He just went and got it.
Yeah, that's what he do.
What I want from Salters, I wish he would have did something like this, like looked at his wrist, something like this, or did his like pinky ring, like I'm married to the game. You know what I'm saying? Did something like that. Like, hold on, let me just put this on the. Can I get this on the big screen? If he did like at the end, he did his pinky ring and did something like this, like how them pimps, whatever, when they married to the game, when they so focused, they locked in, they got a little pinky ring on. I wish he'd have did something like that, or he'd have did something like with his wrist, like looking at the wrist or something. If he'd have did something to the camera.
Now he gotta shake it.
He gotta do the salt shaker,
salt
man.
Shaker, man. He
Shake
gotta
the salt. He gotta shake the. No, he gotta shake the salt in his throwing hand. He gotta shake the salt in his throwing hand.
He doing it like that.
Yeah, that would be classic. That's an instant classic if you do the salt shaker.
Oh yeah, he got to do something. You got to be ready, Salters, for the moment, dog. Everything you do now, the world is gonna see it. You got to be able to put that little cherry on the top with it.
Yeah.
See, Juju was ready. Capitalize. Juju was ready. He looked at the side at the camera, like, you know what I'm saying? He looking at the camera like, yeah.
Hey, if Prime let them pick out they song they're running out from the tunnel with, he got to pick that Yin Yang song like a salt shaker.
Bro, I was kind of upset last year that he didn't have a theme music last year like
Dog,
he had the year before.
Liberty dropped the
Nah,
ball on
he
that. Liberty
yeah,
could have did the same thing Coach Prime did to Jackson. They could have turned
right,
the shot down if they'd have had a
right.
bucket. But yeah, what you saying, promo Colorado? We know y'all listening. Every time Salter does something good, y'all need to drop that yin yang, that beat. I can't think of how it go, but second like a shot. Every time he do something,
Shake it like a salt sugar.
damn. Okay, I'm back. Every time he do something big, y'all need to play that yin yang just for like a 3 second, 5 seconds, something like that to get the crowd. Cause that song is crunk. That's a crunk song.
Yeah, yeah, it is a crunk song.
Can y'all hear me? Or am I breaking
Yeah,
up?
yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear you.
yeah, we can hear you, bro.
So look, the year before last, Shador took over with the Watts. That was like the celebration of all college football. This
Yeah,
past year, the Watts was still cool, but Cam Ward had his celebration that kind of took over. He was doing the wave and in the face
The
that had
zombie.
everybody
yeah,
doing it.
Call it the zombie.
yeah,
If
yeah,
Salter do that salt shaker, man, where he like shake the salt in his hand and throw it in the air or something, it's gonna
yeah.
go crazy, man.
Oh, if hey
That can
hey
really be the college football
hey Rome,
celebration for this
Rome,
year.
if he do it like how when LeBron come out, like shake the salt, but it'd
And
be
then throw it
shaking the
up.
Yeah,
salt in his hand. And oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
that would be classic.
Hey,
oh
or
yeah,
he
Classic.
do the Salt Bay, like how Salt Bay
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Andy
yeah. I
yeah,
do,
know what you're
he
talking
like
about.
sprinkle the
Like
salt
how
on
you
the
sprinkle the
steak.
salt.
yeah,
Yeah, yep.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Oh,
but he got to dance with it though, like lean with it, rock with it while he's shaking it in his own.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
He
college
got to rock
football
out
looking
with it.
for a new celebration this year, and he had one of the most watched programs. So whoever on his team, they need to be figuring that out right
Yeah,
now, man.
That,
yeah,
that 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 might be the most watched program in college
yeah,
football.
yeah. Hey, that would be crazy if he do the salt like this and then the receivers do something like this on the back end.
yeah,
That
yeah, yeah. That's the one thing we gonna miss about Travis, bro. He got crunk. He with them dancing he was doing.
yeah.
We got
Yo, Trav,
somebody got to keep it going.
But see, Travis had 3 years, like two years before he built up to that third year. That third year he was off the chain. That
Yeah,
first year, second year, he was happy to make a play and went back to the huddle. You know what I'm saying?
right.
how you doing?
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
Yeah, I think Draylon gonna turn up when he scored because he
I
did a
do
couple
too, bro.
celebrations last year.
Because
yeah,
and he wasn't shy neither. He didn't shy away from the camera when he had his moment. He took full advantage of it. So I agree 100% with that.
let me,
Hopefully, old Miller, you know what I'm saying, turn up. Like we want to see more of his personality, how he is when you know what I'm saying when he get locked in and in the zone and having his moment.
yeah. I just don't want him to
Yes, sir.
rush
Go
back,
ahead,
bro. That
Tiger. What
injury.
was you about to say?
well,
Oh,
I
my
was
bad.
it's about Rick Collins. I forgot when Syracuse he went left LSU and went to
Oh
Syracuse.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's supposed to be pretty good too.
Yeah,
The
you
quarterback.
remember? I was worried
Who?
about because when
Uh,
Who, Tiger?
Ricky Collins.
Ricky Collins is a
Oh,
quarterback out of
Transfer from
out of
he was at
Louisiana.
LSU.
Nice, bro. I'm talking about, he was kind of like the version of Juju before Juju. Like not
okay.
diamond everywhere. And then when Bryce Underwood was talking about coming to LSU, he was like, I'm out of here. Because y'all know y'all gonna play him. So
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Buddy
He
of
left.
mine, he a big LSU fan. He was talking about him because they deep with like 4 and 5 stars just
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
quarterback position alone, bro. Like
yeah.
they're deep.
Real deep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
seriously, they gonna be all right, bro. Yeah, they gonna be
so,
all right.
so
Another
who do
winning
y'all
season.
think right now is our starting 4 wide receivers?
It's hard to
Hmm.
call. It's hard to
Yeah, I can't
call.
even tell you
I'm
that right
I'm
now.
I'm gonna have to go with J Will O.
Well,
Um,
O still recovering from that injury. I don't think he gonna start out the season.
I think so. I think so.
That surgery.
I think so.
B.
Because it's just a matter of him building his confidence now. Like,
And
uh,
B. Watts was talking about that. He said he had that same injury. He played quarterback.
Yeah,
He talked about a lot of Colorado stuff. B. Watts, and he said he could never get his confidence back after that injury.
Yeah, but if we just calling the four wide receivers, I'm gonna have to go J. Will or Marion Miller, Draylon, and I'm gonna have to give the edge to Cam McCall right now.
Have
Don't
y'all have
sleep
y'all
on
been
don't,
seeing
don't sleep
Timmons
on
at all in the
Farrakhan.
videos?
I haven't seen Timmons. That's why I say
It's
Timmons better
it's
step
been
it
it's
up.
been about a month since I done seen him in the videos at all. I don't know if he heard or
Yeah,
where he at.
Came
he
for
better.
NC State, right?
Yeah, 'cause he got speed, but he better step it up.
Yeah.
Cause there's some competition out there. Cause Farrakhan ain't no joke.
It
Yeah,
Yeah,
Timmons
no,
ain't
he
no
not.
joke.
Farrakhan,
No, he not.
Farrakhan ain't no joke, boy.
And number 35
No,
was
he
that
not.
Gibson.
like number 8 ain't no joke. So I
Yeah, number 8. Yeah, 8 good too. Yeah,
Miller, number 8, um,
That's Jay Will. Number 8 is
yeah,
Jay
Jay
Will.
Will.
oh,
Yep.
that's just Bill. Okay,
Oh, is that old boy from
Man,
Tulsa?
yeah,
Yeah,
y'all sleeping on my boy QG, man.
I been say Elderberry, Elderberry
Yeah.
will be.
Yeah, y'all sleeping on my boy, man. He out there he got that 4-2 speed. He gotta be in the line somewhere.
Yeah, I think old boy from Tulsa gonna get. I think he probably be in the lineup though,
Oh yeah, he
cause
definitely gonna be in the lineup.
yeah, he gonna be he
Yeah,
gonna be in.
I just don't see Quentin Gibson starting the season out though, Ron. I just don't see
What
it
you think
right
he need to put
now,
on some
right?
more weight?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Once he put on
yeah,
that more weight, once he put on some more weight and more muscle, it's over with. It's over
Now
with.
he
yeah. I can
he
see
gonna he
that.
gonna play. He gonna play. He gonna rotate in, but whoever in the slot, cause he's a slot guy. So you got him and Draylon in the slot. Who else is a slot guy?
Cam McHale.
Cam McHale's play
Yeah,
slot too.
Michael. Yeah,
Nah,
Michael.
I thought they had him outside. When Juju threw that deep ball
No.
to him, he was on the outside, cause he got track speed too.
Yeah. I
Yo,
just know him
like
from playing in the slot.
real talk though. This year to me, this year receiving core is gonna be it's gonna be solid, but I think next year receiving core gonna be the best, gonna be our best receiving core
Oh
because
yeah.
it ain't want all of those freshmen
Yep.
and them guys. It's nothing but speed. Like are we talking from the Z to the
Yep.
X? It don't matter if it's the slots, the outside. Look at all the freshmen we got.
Yeah.
All of them are dang they're running 4.3.
Yep.
Like all of them. So when you start talking about Timmons, I think one thing I know about Coach, one thing we all should know about Coach Brown, he loves veterans. And I
Right.
think
Yeah.
Right.
he trusts them more. So
Right.
I think
Hmm.
Tim has been in the system a whole year.
Yep.
That's why I've always been I'm watching Timmons this year because he was a solid receiver at NC State,
Yep.
but I also know he's been in the system and Coach Prime trusts veterans.
Right.
So old boy from Tulsa, I can see him in the lineup. I can see, of course, Amarion Miller. If he hadn't got hurt, he was definitely out of all the receivers. I think he was locked in as
Yeah.
like a starting receiver. But I think he's gonna be okay. I think they resting him now. That's probably we don't see him as much. But I think he's gonna be ready for the season. But I can see more of the veteran guys and some of the other young guys sprinkled in like Draylon. But next year, y'all,
Yeah.
them
Oh yeah.
that it, bro. When I tell it's gonna be like straight track out there
Yep.
next year.
Yep. I'm
So
with you, bro. I'm with you on that.
that's what I'm looking at as far as that. My eyes is more so on the running backs this year because I really want to see what Coach Falk do and how he shaped them. I really think that old boy from Ohio State, I think he kind of has a little more out of everybody. When I say the Falk skills, I'm not comparing him and saying that he's identical or he's the next Marshall Falk. What I'm saying is when he was in Ohio State, out of all the running backs, he probably was the best one to catch the ball out of the backfield. And I
Yeah.
know that's something that Marshall Falk liked. So I can see all our guys running the ball and improving, but I do believe that Marshall Falk gonna have some contribution as well as what's the coach from Tampa Bay that we just got? I forgot his name.
Leftwich, Leftwich.
Left there.
Leftwich.
I think
Yeah.
I think those two is gonna have some input with Shermer on the offense. And
Right.
also there was this other coach from high school from Alabama. That coach there, when it comes down to scheme and offensive plays, they
Yeah.
had him up there. So I think they really
Yeah,
collaborating
he's
on
a
this for the
legend.
offense. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah. Yeah.
so
legend. He's a legend.
that's
That
that
coach
is
from Alabama.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be
Your
big
offense
time
about to
this
be
year, y'all.
dynamic, man. We
Yep.
about the plays. What last year we talking about how bland and dry.
Yeah.
the plays was. I think this
Yep.
year we finna see something way different.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah, I think so though, Rome, because you have you have more to work with this year. And that's
oh,
why that's my biggest reason for it. But go ahead, promo.
hey, and to add to your point about Timmons, remember he got NFL blood in his system too. That's the wide receiver for the Chargers. That's his nephew.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardell or something like that.
Nah,
Yeah.
the wide receiver for the Chargers, the Pro
Yeah,
Bowl
what's his
dude.
name? Cardell or something. What is it?
No, I forgot
No,
what his
the
name
one that he
is.
was just with the Bears.
You talking
Mike
about Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
his nephew.
Keenan Allen.
With a
Yeah,
K.
that's his nephew.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
got that
Yeah.
NFL bloodline.
Really,
I
really
thought it
though,
was
like
his cousin, but that's his nephew.
His cousin or his nephew, one of them.
Because I
yeah,
think
no,
cuz.
I definitely think that we'll get a chance to really judge. We'll really get a
Facts.
chance to judge the coordinator.
Right,
Well, somebody off
right.
mute. We'll get a chance to really judge our offensive coordinator this year more so than last year because again, it's the focus. Oh, hold on, who's talking in the background? Oh,
Yeah, Web, mute your thing real quick, Web.
I got it. Go ahead.
okay. So I think that we'll get a chance to really judge Schumer. I think last year he deserved a little. We kind of most of the CU was kind of hard on. It was a couple of us hard on him,
Yeah,
but I
I was
think
one
we'll
of
get a
them.
chance to really judge him a little more this year because I think let's be real, y'all.
Yeah,
It's a lot of pressure
right.
with Shador and Travis, bro. Like
I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot of pressure. So I think it's a more relief for him. I think he'll be able to really expand his mind and share a little more because Salter, and I know we was talking about Salter earlier, and y'all made some great points about a couple of things, but I don't think Salter really I think he want to be a little more conservative. I don't think he really want to be in Shador's shadow, with some things. But
Right,
I think he want to be his own guy. But I
right.
think it's going to help Schumer open up the playbook because he's more of a runner than Shador. So
Yep.
it's gonna make our offense hella tougher than it was last year. If they think it was just bad with Travis last year, man, you got a running quarterback that can run the ball,
Yep.
design, and
Yep.
can run in the scramble drill. But then you got running backs that can catch it out the backfield. You got,
Yep.
I think it's gonna be a lot more motion because Leftwich did have some motion in Tampa Bay.
Yep.
I'm just waiting to see how this thing gonna unfold, really to really make a judgment. But I will say this, y'all. I think that we're going to have a lot more to talk about scheme wise than we did last year. I don't think we're going to be complaining about scheme. I think we're going to be like, yo, did you see this? Did you
Yeah.
see that? We're going to pay
Yeah.
attention to a lot
Yeah.
more pulling guards, all that stuff. We're
What
going to
about
see
the
all that
tight
this year.
ends? We gonna be using
Oh,
our
yeah.
tight
Oh
ends at
yeah. Oh
all?
yeah.
Yo,
Oh
I'm
yeah. Oh
glad you
yeah.
brought that up. I'm glad
Yep.
you brought that up because as bad as people like to get on Schumer in Tampa Bay, I'm not Tampa Bay, but in Denver, if you go back and watch some of the stuff in his earlier years,
Yeah.
he liked to use the tight end.
Yep.
Last
Yep.
year, we didn't have the tight end, so this year I think that it's going to be a lot more focused, and we got some bona fide tight ends, not just can catch, but these dudes can block.
And block too. Yep. Think about that. When he go double tight end, play action with them tight ends and that quarterback.
Yes,
Yeah, and
sir.
that's what I was saying last year at the beginning of the season. I'm like,
Yep.
this is what Shermer gonna do because that's what he
Yep.
know for doing.
Yep. Oh, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go on record right now. Whoever wins that starting running back spot, because we got a mobile quarterback, they're going for 1,000 yards this year. It's gonna help
I
that
think
running
I'm,
so
game.
too. I think
It's
we're
gonna
gonna
help that
rely
running
on the
game.
run a lot more, man.
Said so it was kind of controversial, but you heard what Falk said. Falk
Yeah.
said he's getting two running backs
Yep.
and he's staying with them two. Like
Yep.
he's not finna be playing duck goose. Like
Yep.
once he get
Hey,
them two guys, so that's a hard pill to swallow though because some guys gonna be on the bench looking like what am I gonna do for the rest of the year? I'm just in the meeting room hanging out, just getting
Yeah,
that.
hey,
but
hey,
everybody
hey,
Hey,
doing
that's
that. If they
football. Shit, that's part of the
yeah,
game.
if they
hey,
transfer,
y'all,
they're gonna be on the bench. Ohio State
listen,
had two
y'all.
running backs.
Listen, y'all. If you can't, if you're with fault, if you're the running back, if you're as a running back, if you're not a quarterback, you're not playing for him.
Right.
Yeah.
What I mean is, you're gonna have to know the plays, know the schemes, know who the
Yep.
mic is. You got to know all this stuff because he's looking at his back like himself.
Right.
So
Right.
as the running back, you got to be able to call even the audibles, call the formations, whatever going on with the defense.
Yep.
You got to be able to know that just as much. And two, if you can't catch the ball, you're not playing for him.
And if
That
you can't
just
pass block, you
Hey,
ain't playing.
you
y'all,
ain't playing for him.
let me put this plug in here real quick. My man Andrew Beard. Hey, they call him Drewski. Now I call him Mr. Everything. Now with Colorado getting Marshall Faulk, now they got a shot at signing this 5-star running back. I'm gonna have his dad on Friday. His dad is not high on Colorado. They stay in Georgia. Georgia already offered him a scholarship when he was like in the 8th grade. Georgia offered him a scholarship. So, and like I said, he gassed and hurt his cousin. So he got the DNA, all that kind of stuff. But what you just said about Marshall Faulk, the reason why I call Andrew Beard Mr. Everything, he played corner, wide receiver, slot, safety. That's the kind of guy Marshall Faulk want, a guy that can do everything, that understand what the defense trying to do to you. He understand all that stuff. And a lot of guys just know how to play running back. They don't really understand like how LeBron understands what everybody doing on the court at the same time. That's the kind of players what you both talking about, that Marshall Faulk want running backs that understand he even know what the quarterback doing. You know,
Right.
most backs just know what they doing and what the blocker doing in front of them. That's all they care about.
That's true.
Yeah, they say he's one of the smartest players to ever play the game. So if we talking about that, I know one running back on Colorado who knows the playbook in and out. He know the defense, he know the offense. Can
Michael
y'all
Wiltz.
guess who it is?
Michael Wiltz.
Nope.
I'm gonna say
Traylon Miller.
Charlie.
Oh yeah,
It's
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Is Charlie gonna sneak back in somehow because he know everything? Man,
Yeah.
he bet not, man.
And he can catch too.
Charlie. Hey,
Hey, you saw
hey,
Here y'all
Charlie broke
go.
loose.
Here y'all
He
go.
broke loose a couple weeks ago.
hey. Let me see you get loose. Hey, Charlie do his thing now. I'm not gonna hold you. And before we move away from this wide receiver conversation, because all y'all were disrespectful on the panel, nobody didn't give a Hodges a shout out. Hodges, I think
Oh yeah. I
he's
forgot about
gonna
him.
be a difference
But
maker.
he not a bona fide receiver though, Tiger.
Right, right, right.
He's a utility guy.
But that's who Markel is. Miller. That's who Miller is.
But one of them, you're gonna start
Yeah,
one
you
of them
got a
though.
point.
Because think about it. You got him, you got 17, you got 35. That's 3 slot guys right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, man.
I
Colorado about to turn to wide receiver U, man. I'm telling you,
I
like it's
didn't
gonna
know
be DBU and wide receiver U.
I didn't know the guy that transferred out number 28. Wassel, well, he had a funny last name.
What's up, Hassan? What's he? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was Florida Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, that boy got speed. Like he
Yeah, he was
fast, man.
nice. He was
Yeah.
nice. His dad was on he was on somebody's show talking about him before the season started and just saying like he hope he get an opportunity. He just want to
Yeah.
play. So
Yep.
I went and looked him up. Yeah, he was nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, does anybody on the panel have something y'all want to hit on that we should be talking about that nobody ain't talking about? And Webb dropped off. Oh, I guess because I muted him. Maybe he had something going on. But does anybody on the panel have a topic going on that nobody ain't really speaking on?
Mm,
Hey Tiger, did you have? I don't know if y'all talked about the scout that they kind of exposed. Did y'all talk about that?
No.
Okay, yeah, Coach Prime
Take
and
off.
Warren Sapp was they found out who that scout was, and really he wasn't even a scout. He was some low guy on the totem pole, basically trying to get his shine and get his name out or something. But Coach Prime tracked him down. They found out who it was and talked to the coaches and everything about him. So I don't know if y'all saw the video on that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, call him out. Call him out.
So, I mean, what was he doing?
Put your
Like,
name on it.
was he
That's
he
when they were talking about
trying
Shador, right? Trying to talk bad about Shador. Is that the one you talking about?
Yep. And it was a whole lie. They
Yeah.
never said anything bad about Shador. He made that whole thing up. And this guy, man, he's basically a clipboard, pen, go get the water type dude for a scout.
Right.
And so that's what happened. They didn't give his name. I wish they did, man, because I was like, I did a video about it, and I was like, man, I wish they had done got his name so we could, find out who he was, but they didn't release the organization. Matter of fact, Coach Prime shared it on Skip Bayless show. So if y'all get a chance, go check out Skip Bayless show when he was on there. He talked about it real deep.
Yeah.
God, I'm slipping. Like, I didn't even see that when Coach Prime was on there with Skip. I haven't seen that interview yet. I'm slipping.
Yeah, no, it was a good interview, man. Go check it out. It's about 45 minutes. And he really jumped into that situation. And of course, I don't know if y'all know the latest, but 22 trying to say he better than 21. So, that's been the talk too, Asante Samuel talking that crazy.
Hey, look, and that's the reason why I got this hat on right here today. The reason why I got this hat on right here, this Little Fact hat on, I want to talk about that.
I was wondering, I thought you were crazy.
And the reason why I got this hat on, to let y'all know, me and Promo, before y'all even really knew about Dion for real, we was watching them Falcons lose every Sunday. But Dion was our only hope. Dion and Jesse Tucker was the only thing that we had to watch for. And we went through that for 2-3 years. When San Francisco played against the 49ers and Dion was on Jerry Rice, that was our highlight. 2 times. They would blow us out sometimes, but Dion checking Jerry Rice was like the highlight of our season. And I think we beat him one time, but we got close to beat him almost every year. So Promo and Jerome, I'm gonna lean towards Promo on this because he saw Prime. Jerome, you were still drinking that little juice bottle. You ain't even really remember Prime.
I
saw Prime too. Three of my uncles played corner, man, and they thought they was Prime. We watched Prime every Sunday faithfully, dog. I saw Prime for sure. Can you hear me? Hello?
Did he fall off? I think he fell off.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Y'all can hear me
Yeah,
now?
we can hear you.
I don't know, I must have cut out. I said 3 of my uncles played corner, man. They thought they was Prime. Prime was that guy in our family, dog. So I watched Prime. Trust me, I watched Prime, man. For sure.
I think Tiger fell out. You got
Oh
that
yeah, he
bootleg
dropped
internet.
off. Yeah, I'm driving right now too. But yeah, Prime
Man,
was
he got
that
that
dude,
Dollar Tree
man.
Wi-Fi.
So
Yeah,
what
man.
you think about the Asante Samuel's thing?
You talking to me, bro?
Yeah, I know how Promo feel already.
Man, bro, it's like it's like so not. It's so a waste of time. And what I mean is this, man. Numbers don't display everything. And I know he was trying to match numbers, but I'm like, bro, like if somebody throwing it to your side 700 more times than they throwing it to this person's side, of course your numbers is gonna be. You got thrown at you more
No, he didn't.
than
No, he
huh?
didn't. No, he didn't.
Who Asante? Asante didn't get
Yeah.
thrown at more.
No. Asante only played 11 seasons. Dion played 15.
No, bro, if you look at the percentages of him throwing, who got thrown at the most? So
No,
promo, you saying
he broke it down. Asante broke what you talking about? He broke that stat down.
okay? So what's the deal?
And well, see, I think this where. Let me ask y'all a question. The way this kicked off, he got mad because he felt like Dion disrespected him with the technique that he used. You
Right?
seen that interview when Dion said whoever used the T step is foolish.
Yep.
They da
Yep.
da 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 and it's garbage and da 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 da. And then Asante Samuel pulled out his stats. He said, "Well, I use the T step, and my stats look better than yours. So how can it be? I be foolish." That was the whole reason behind him coming at Dion to prove that okay, you said this don't work. Okay, look at my stats and look at yours. So he was just trying to prove his point that the T step is good. It works because that
So
was the technique he used.
promo. Let me ask you this. So
Yeah.
is this about who's the best man corner or zone corner?
Uh,
Because Asante wasn't a man up corner, bro.
yes, he was.
No,
Go
come on,
back.
promo now. Come on,
No,
promo.
no,
Come on
I'm
now,
telling you. Go back and look at the defenses he played in. So how can
promo.
Ty Law look, how can Ty Law be a shutdown corner and they playing the same defense and he's a zone corner? How can
Promo,
he go to
promo,
Philadelphia? Philadelphia play man to man. Jimmy Johnson. They blitz a lot. So how can he be a zone corner playing in the same defense?
promo. Come on now. And so when we see Asante lined up,
He's off
if
the
we
ball.
seeing
That
a
don't mean
if
he's
we
in zone. That don't mean he's in zone. He's
no
off
no
the
I get
ball.
I get that because you could be 10 yards off still in
Right,
man, and you
right,
could be up in somebody's number still in man.
right.
I just don't see it. I mean, the argument is good, but I'm just my opinion. This is based upon opinion.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
I don't see how he's better. Now, if I'm looking at somebody that's close to prime, the only person I can probably ring out is probably Darrell Reeves because
Well,
Darrell Reeves traveled and followed the best guy. I
Can,
didn't see
can I
Asante following the best guy all the time like Richard Sherman. They
yeah,
kind
can,
of
but
can
stayed
I
on one side of the field.
I don't think
can,
he's
can
better
I
than Prime.
slide
I'm
something
not
in there?
saying, yeah, one second. I'm not saying he's better than Prime. I'm just saying, all right, Shannon
Okay,
Sharp
okay,
came on
okay, cool,
there
cool. I got okay.
and Shannon Sharp said you can't say they name in the same breath. And I'm like, that's bullshit. His stats the same, identical as Dion. What you mean they can't sit at the same table?
But
That's
let
not saying he's better than Prime, but I think he can sit at that table because if you pull up all the stats of everybody in the Hall of Fame, his stats is better than Reeves. They better just as good as Champ Bailey. All them guys is in the Hall of Fame. Asante ain't. Asante led the league in interceptions what 2-3 years in a row, and he's
and
not in the Hall
he got the record for touchdowns in the
in the
playoffs.
playoffs. Yeah, and he ain't in the Hall. So I'm like, throw that Hall of Fame out the way because that's bias.
Yeah. So that's actually how it all started. So
Right,
the reporters asked Dion in an interview something about whether, in his opinion, was Asante a Hall of Famer. And he basically said he's a great player, but not a Hall of Famer. So
yeah,
that
that's
that's
crazy.
really that's the real root of it. If y'all didn't catch that part, but
Yeah. Something
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
he yeah. Look, y'all, I put up numbers. I did some stuff these guys didn't do in a shorter period of time. And I'm not in the hall, but y'all glorify these dudes like I'm just washed. When
yeah,
you my numbers compete with all their numbers.
Yep.
yeah. See, and that's the real reason why I got started, and he been in his feelings ever since. But I don't know who the brother is with the beard that was talking, but I'm with him though. Uh, if you got a 500 square foot room, I'm cutting half of it off, and Dion on half, and everybody else crunching there.
Man,
For
I'm just
That's
real,
just
saying,
how I look
man.
man.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all where I stand on this. When it comes to just being a straight athlete, straight dog like Travis Hunter, Dion is that. Dion was the
Right,
guy that could do everything. He was that
Right.
switch army knife where you can kind of let him do whatever you need to get done, and he
right,
can punt returns, go out there and catch a pass. But Dion was that guy. But then when you come to just playing cornerback, a lot of people don't have the same skills as Coach Prime. So this is the only thing where I kind of split hairs with Coach Prime because he was like that T-step, man, if I catch a guy doing that, he
right,
can't play for me or something like that.
right,
Some guys do not have your ability,
right.
and T-step work for them, and they can be a great player like Asante Samuels. So
Yeah,
Yep,
because Sam done got cooked before now a couple of times.
yep.
yeah. So you can't just throw out this technique because everybody don't have your skill set. It's you have more success teaching guys the T step technique than trying to teach everybody how to play man to man like you and put your hands on them.
But that's the easy route. Everybody know how to play checkers. Everybody
Well,
know how to play
I would
checkers.
just I
But you
I
want
would
to be
say
able to know
this.
how to play chess, dog. And Prime know
I
what type
I
of
I,
corners he won't. So
I,
Yeah,
I
if
would
he
say
like
this.
this not the technique I'm teaching, you can't come here. Go to a different school.
But
I would say this. I'd say this. If y'all watch the games, which I'm sure you did, All four of them cornerbacks look exactly the same technique wise, and that technique is based on Prime's influence with Coach Mathis. Because y'all remember he was fussing at Mathis for teaching the T step early last spring,
Yep,
and
I remember
Mathis
that.
had to get out of it.
But
But
let's
let
just
me.
back it up. Look
Let,
at Travis' interceptions.
yep, the T
Travis'
step.
interceptions, the ones when he made them plays,
That was
that
T
was the
step.
T-step.
Hey, go back and look at it. Even Colton Hood, the interception he got, and I'm gonna take it to the house. He T step broke on that thing.
No, that's cat,
Are
bro.
y'all saying that
Y'all reaching now. Y'all
No,
better.
y'all
no, no,
Y'all,
bro.
there's
Go
no
look at
film
it.
to
Go
support
look
that.
at it.
Y'all
Yes, it
just throwing it
is.
out there. I
No, go
promise
look
you,
at
there
the
ain't no
film.
film to
Go look at
support
the
that.
film. Go look at the
Dog,
And
hold
film,
on.
you
dog.
said Travis's interception with T steps, cap, cap.
Dog, listen.
Bro, Travis
I'm
left
gonna
his
point out two
man
of them.
and undercut the ball, dog.
Two
He
of
was
them.
looking at the quarterback.
That interception
No, man,
Well, that
Travis was in zone. He wasn't T. That was in zone. He wasn't T
No,
stepping.
bro, watch it. Go watch this. Go watch his footwork. The TCU game. Watch. I'm
Man,
telling you,
that looked like it looked like he was in man zone
bro.
in that area.
He was not bicycle pedaling like Dion when he picked that ball off.
I think y'all confused with what the T step is, man. I think y'all got it confused.
for me. I
No,
Yeah, y'all got the T step
let me
confused.
make sure I got this right. A
My bad,
T-step,
I got a
you
call,
playing
y'all.
off
I'm sorry.
and you looking into the backfield. You got your man, but you really focus on the quarterback
yep.
more than you focus on your man, right?
That's just how Travis plays.
And that's how he
No,
got that.
no, Tiger, that's called cluing. That had nothing to do with the T step. But go ahead, keep cooking.
Because I remember a lot of quarterbacks were saying I hated Asante Shane was looking at me the whole time.
Yep.
Like he was like I
Right,
didn't
because he was a cluer. What
I was looking at the quarterback because he got
what I
control of the
mean
ball.
by cluer is you're right. And so what a cluer does is it's reading from the receiver through the quarterback. Now, what I mean is he's reading the receiver, the tackle through the quarterback, right? So when that quarterback hit a 1-3 step drop, he know it's quick. If he hit a 5 to 7, he know it's a little deep. So he's cluing from the receiver through the quarterback, and he was a hell of a corner for doing that. But a lot of people just can't do that because they end up getting caught. See what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
No, it does. But think about this. How many times you seen Colton Hood is the only corner that put his hands on the receivers, like Prime 1 and 2. But remember, his uncle is Patrick Peterson. He's been training with him since high school. A lot of them guys can't cover like Prime want them to cover. Like, look at your boy came from Liberty. What's the corner name? 24? Hodge. Remember how everybody was talking about his technique,
Yeah.
And then when he came to Colorado, they changed his technique. They don't want him to play like that.
I agree
And
with
he
you on that,
balled.
Yeah,
Promo. I
He
agree with you on
balled.
that.
right.
But he balled.
And all of them looked alike. And all of them, and
And he was getting burnt. They was getting
of it,
burnt.
No, he wasn't getting burnt,
he got
man.
Yeah,
beat. But
yeah.
that's based.
He
But
getting beat,
but
man.
but but that's based. But promo. That's based on the lack of speed. You get a joke out there that can run a 4.32, and
No,
you running a 4.5, dog. He gonna run past you all
no, no,
day.
right, no. But that's my point. You can't if you don't put your hands on him, you just get a guy a free run, he gonna run right by you, and that's what happened.
Yeah, but if you miss, he really gonna run.
Right. No, but why not? That's what I'm saying. So why not teach the T step to guys that don't have that blazing speed?
Because that's the thing about it.
No,
If Coach
no, the
No,
T step, the
dog.
T step is to
it,
come downhill, not the.
To break
Right.
on the
It's come.
ball.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah,
Y'all got the
yeah.
T step confused. Y'all need to watch some
No,
videos on the T step. Y'all got it mixed up.
It's the break on the ball. It's not dropping back. It's the break on the ball. Now I would say this old boy that came from Liberty, the slot corner, when they changed his doggone technique,
He
yeah.
started balling.
he became one of our best the best slot corner we had.
Yes,
He,
he started
he
balling.
got burnt on one play. What was that? The Kansas State game, and that's because they had him out there on the
No,
island. Now,
no.
he wasn't even against a guy that run a 4.3,
Yeah,
but
against a dog.
against a
Baylor.
dog. But him in the slot, bro, it wasn't nothing going down, bro, when he was in the slot. So I'm just
But
saying, man,
he wasn't putting his hands on the guys. Dion was trying to get them to put his hands on them.
not that's
If you go
that's
back and watch the
yeah
film,
yeah.
I
and
remember that
none
catch.
of them cornerbacks putting their hands on them.
Y'all remember that catch that Travis got caught on him at the end of the season? I forgot what game it was.
Yeah, it was Oklahoma State.
Yeah, he didn't put his hands on. He got lazy. He
Yep.
didn't put his hands on him. So
Yep.
think about it. When you coach prime and you get lazy, you can catch up because your
Right.
speed.
Right.
Anybody
Not
else?
Oklahoma State. I'm sorry. It was
Baylor.
Utah. It was Utah.
Yeah,
not
Utah.
Oklahoma
Yeah.
State.
Yeah.
It was
It was
Utah.
at the end of the year.
Yeah,
It was
Well,
at the end. Maybe
Yeah, it was
Kansas,
Utah.
something like
It was
Kansas.
Utah.
And maybe it was Kansas. I don't know, but one game he got.
No,
It was Utah.
yeah, it was Utah because
Yeah, it
Kansas,
was Utah. It was
Yeah,
Utah.
it was Utah.
But that wasn't the only game
Kansas
though, because
threw it.
even like the wide receiver from Stanford, nobody put their hands on him. So I'm like, what are y'all doing?
But this ain't got nothing to do with the
haven't-
T-step. Y'all done switched it to putting the hands on him.
No,
We
you're
was talking
missing the
about the
point.
T-step.
No, you're missing the point. Prime
We
don't
talking
want
about
them
the
doing the
T-step
T-step.
technique.
No. I'm talking about Prime say he don't want them doing the T-step. He teaching them his
At
technique.
all.
His technique is putting your hands on the receiver, changing
Mhm.
their route. They not doing that.
And y'all remember what Shallow
They
told
not
Prime?
doing that.
Y'all
Yeah.
remember what Shallow told Prime when he went in the house that day? He said, "Your stuff don't work." It went in the house. Like, but Shallow don't have the same ability that Prime got.
Shiloh not a cover corner either.
Yeah,
So
he is. Shiloh got a pick
them,
six.
when you talk about Colton Hood, we
In
talk
the
about Colton
slot.
Hood, we talk about DJ McKinney, Travis
Yeah.
Hunter. Them dudes can play Prime's technique, dog, and they do
Yeah,
play it.
no, they can. But Hood been doing that for the longest because he worked out with Patrick Peterson in the offseason. He knows how to cover like an NFL corner.
Yeah, so
What about McKinney? What about McKinney?
McKinney done got better, way better since he came here from Oklahoma State.
Exactly. So it works then. Y'all proving our
No,
point.
I'm not saying it don't work. I'm saying everybody can't do it, is what I'm saying.
And everybody can't play corner for Prime.
Well,
Problem
the four
solved.
that was out there could do it because they all looked like
Nah,
Everybody
they
can't play
no,
corner for Prime.
they
That's
was-
just
they
what it
wasn't-
is.
They wasn't putting their hands on the receivers, bro.
No, I'm talking about their technique looked the same. Like, look, I'm telling you, if you go, that unit looked the same at corner, dog. I'm telling you that technique wise, there wasn't much difference out of that. Now I know you talking about the hands part, but that's kind of like a different thing. Than what we talking about.
No,
Yeah.
but
man,
that's the same technique. That's what Prime argument. That was his argument with Asante. That was his technique.
No,
To
no,
get
it
up
wasn't
on them, get up on them, put your hands on them.
That wasn't his argument. He was talking about the
Yo,
back pedal and
confused.
break. That's all.
Yeah, the T-step is dealing with
yeah.
the initial stance, the back pedal, and brake. It don't got nothing to do with you putting your. That's just a preference for Prime, and some of the dudes do it, some of them don't. That's just his preference, but it's not. It has nothing to do with the technique.
No, but that's the technique that he's trying to
That's
teach
not
his
part
guys
of the
at
technique.
Colorado.
That's just the technique is all in your stance and your movements.
I hear what you're saying, but go back and look at the well-off video. Prime was arguing with the coach and all them DBs because
No, you're right.
they wasn't putting their hands on the wide receivers.
I
They let
agree.
the
You're
guys
right.
run right by
But
'em.
getting your
But-
hands on them don't got nothing to do with your original technique. Is what I'm saying.
But that's the technique he's trying to teach them.
No,
That's
that's
what I'm saying. You saying
that
something
may
totally
very well
different.
be true, but that wasn't an argument between him and Asante though. Like what you saying, promo is true, but what we're talking about is not what him and Asante was going back
right.
Yeah.
Like I said, we done switched from that to now putting the hands on it. So y'all basically just go ahead and say Asante, he ain't Prime. He can't be Prime. He ain't never be Prime.
There you
He's
go.
not at the table. You been out of the league for 6. How long
but
you
who-
been eligible for the Hall of Fame for 6 years? I know
But
some
who
people in there.
can be
that's
Prime?
got it.
Dog?
That's what I'm
biased.
saying though. That's what I'm saying. So if he wanted to compare somebody, he should have won at Reeves, Champ Bailey, somebody like. Don't come at Prime.
But
I'd
Prime,
say
Reeves
Champ Bailey.
and Champ didn't make that statement about the T-step.
About the T-step. Yeah, exactly. So that's why
Prime did. That's why he said
let's say
something.
this right here. Let's say this right here. All right. When we talk about man-to-man, to me, it's Prime and Reeves that was the best man-to-man guys of all time. When y'all
Champ
say,
Bailey too. Champ.
I mean,
Yeah,
Champ got
I gotta put Champ and Charles Woodson in there.
Yeah.
but I'm putting Reeves on top of Champ and Charles Woodson because when he shut down all them boys, all them top wide receivers, Megatron, Fitzgerald, he shut down a whole bunch of Hall of Famers. Them boys put 30 yards on.
Yeah.
Right.
Reeves number 2. Yeah, I give it that.
All right, but then when it comes to zone corners, who y'all put over Asante?
Asante's not his own corner, bro.
I mean, well, that T-step is kind of like a zone. That's like a
No, he's a man to man. He broke it
He
down. Go
not
look at
playing man to
bro.
man, bro.
You ain't watching the film. All
He's
right,
not a man to man corner.
no.
That's not what he's known
Wait,
for,
yes,
promo.
bro. Let me ask you a question. Did the Patriots, when Ty Law was at New England, did they play
He was
zone
there
or
for
man?
2 years, promo. He didn't
Did they
even
play
play the
zone or
first
man?
year. He
Did
was
they
there
play
for
zone?
1 year. So he was there
Who?
with the Patriots 1 year.
Who?
Asante, he was only there for 2 years and he didn't play the first year.
No, he was there
Asante,
longer
that
than that.
was for longer than that. What are you talking about?
But
With
he
the
Season
didn't
one,
start as
you
a
need to
Patriots?
study
Oh
the
no,
rookie.
those are
film.
the year you
He
right.
was
Those are the
he
years
was
they
in the
won the Super
slot.
Bowl. Oh 04 and oh 05. Yeah, he
Yeah,
ain't
you
he ain't do
slipping.
nothing them Super Bowl years.
Bro, he got the most interceptions in the playoffs. What you talking about? And the most
But
pick
he didn't do
six.
nothing on the Super Bowl winning years. He didn't do nothing.
What did
Look at the
Prime
stat.
do?
I already
What did
sent you the
Prime do? What did
stats.
Prime do? Did he get an interception in the Super Bowl? Did he get a pick six in the Super Bowl?
We
Did he
talk
get a
about
pick
Super
six in
Bowl
the
winning
playoffs?
year. We're not talking
No,
about
but
the game. We're
no,
talking
but I'm
about the
saying,
year. The Super Bowl
come
winning
Hey,
on,
promo,
year.
come
they
on,
didn't even
man.
throw it on prime side in the Super
Come on,
Bowls. Come on
man.
now.
Yeah. Oh, so you can't say that. So you saying Jerry Rice got no catches in the Super Bowl? Zero. They threw at him 0 times.
Y'all,
Prime was
y'all
on him. That's
conference.
bull crap,
But
bro. Come on now.
look at the name you
Prime,
just said,
prime. No,
promo.
no, no,
Look
no,
at the
no,
name you
no,
just said,
no. I
promo.
don't want to hear
Come on,
that,
dog.
bro. No,
Like look at the name you
Jerome.
just said.
No,
You
Jerome.
said
Jerome.
Jerry
No.
Rice.
Let me finish.
Come
Let me
on,
finish.
bruh.
You said Prime guards the best receiver on the other team, right? So if he gonna guard Jerry Rice, so you saying Jerry Rice got 0 catches in the Super Bowl? They threw at him 0 times.
They ain't
Hey,
throwing
They
him as
threw the
much as
ball
hey,
to
they threw it
Rice.
at
They
Asante.
threw the ball to Rice, bro.
hey, somebody look up the stats, man. Somebody
They
look up
threw
the
the ball.
stats.
They threw the
It,
ball.
The thing about it, promo was going to throw that argument off. They didn't play in the Super Bowl. They played in the
What the playoffs? I'm saying the playoffs in general.
yeah
They
yeah
threw the
they,
ball. They
yeah
threw the
they
ball to
threw
Jerry
the ball to
Rice.
Michael Irvin and they threw the ball
Yeah,
to Rice. So
yeah.
he
They didn't
had
throw
to
away
get
from Prime.
that because he was covering them too, and that's why he was so like pivotal in these games because
Yep,
he was the one that could stop these guys. So,
yep.
but my thing is, y'all, when we go back to it, I compare Asante Samuels to a guy like Tiki with Rundy Barber. Rundy Barber was like a zone corner. He could blitz. He did other stuff, but he was effective in what he did. He helped his team win the Super Bowl. But he don't still get the same kind of love Coach Prime get. But look how many sacks he got. He did different things that Coach Prime didn't do. So should we shit on Rundy Barber because he's not a lockdown corner like Coach Prime?
But you keep saying Asante Samuel told you left and right. He's not his own corner. Look at the defense he played in, bro.
Well,
Buddy, right? The Eagles' defense was not no zone defense. They blitz all the time.
what the knock on Asante Samuels? I know the knock. What's his knock, promo? What's
Huh?
his knock? What's the downfall to Asante Samuels?
Honestly, I don't know, bro. The dude was a good player.
All
I
right,
mean,
this is a downfall to him.
he could tackle, he could cover.
All right, this is his weak point because he looked in the backfield so much. Quarterbacks
he
could fool him with their eyes sometimes. They'll make it like they finna throw this, and then they'll get him on a double move, and he will get burnt sometimes. So they will.
not
Yeah.
sometimes. Not sometimes. A whole lot. That's one stat that he didn't want to compare to Prime. Asante used to get cooked,
Right.
man.
Yeah,
Cooked. I'm talking about burnt bacon cooked a lot.
yeah. So that's the reason why he don't get the same kind of love to them boys because they could still get off on him sometimes. When with Prime, you couldn't really get off. Prime was kind of like Reeves. You couldn't really get off. If you got some plays, it was kind of like a lucky play. But with Asante Samuels, he'll get cooked sometimes. So that's why he ain't mentioned in the same breath.
I disagree. We'll see who gave up the most touchdowns.
But you can't see that stat.
Now,
That,
he
that, that,
Prime
Asante
went
Samuel.
against Jerry
Hey,
Rice, and Jerry
Asante
Rice used to give Prime the business. Jerry Rice,
Asante Samuel best season. He gave up 145 yards and 14 catches.
how many? And he played the whole season.
No, 145
So he
yards,
gave up
14 catches.
14 catches the whole
And
season.
you saying he getting torched all the time?
No, he get cooked. Yeah, you can watch the film on that. He gets cooked
I seen
a
Champ Bailey
lot.
get cooked. I seen Woodson get cooked.
Yeah, you ain't seen him get cooked
Dion,
like Asante
Dion,
Samuels.
Dion, the only corner that really never got cooked,
Exactly. So why are we having this conversation?
bro. Come on now. If you're a competitor, if somebody says something like that, you're gonna say something too.
I'm a competitor for sure, but if I Me and LeBron James, I hit him many shots at LA Fitness, and he be hitting it like, come on, dog. Like it's just
Okay.
what are we
Hold on,
doing?
hold on. All right,
What
I
the
got.
hell are we doing?
Wait. I got something for you right there. So I don't want to hear you say no more about LeBron James being the GOAT because he ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Because he's not eligible for the Hall of
No,
Fame.
I don't want to hear that
No,
shit.
it's based on eligibility,
No, I don't
Promo.
want to hear it. Since Asante ain't got
Asante
no
Samuel's been
argument,
eligible for six
nope.
years,
He ain't in the
and
Hall.
he hadn't even
Bro,
made it as a
Told
finalist. He's
y'all,
been eligible for
you
6
can't
years.
you can't compare him to Michael Jordan
I told
Promo, that don't even make sense,
grab
in
man.
the Hall, baby.
This nigga
Jordan in the
Promo
Hall.
crazy.
we gonna run into the promo drive.
This nigga said you can't compare because he ain't in the Hall of Fame. He just had 40 the other night, man.
It don't
Come
matter.
on,
He
dog.
not in the Hall, baby. He
Hey,
still
man,
got work to do.
promo ain't letting up, dog.
Hey, Promo, we finna find you a Asante Samuel jersey. I know they got it for about $199 on eBay. I'm gonna find you one of them joints.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, man, because think about it. Rodney Harrison is the first 30 for 30 safety, right? John Lynch is in the Hall of Fame. Rodney Harrison still ain't in there. 30 interceptions, 30 sacks.
Yeah.
But
And he's not in the Hall of Fame.
he's on that juice though. He was on that juice.
Man, come
Yeah,
on. You know how many
he got
guys
an
was on that juice?
asterisk. Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. He
Man,
got an asterisk next to his
get
name.
out of here. You know how many guys was on the juice that's in the Hall of Fame?
They ain't get caught.
Hey, it don't matter. They know it. They know they was juicing. They
No,
wasn't
no,
testing for it.
you
Bro,
can't.
they wasn't testing for it. How can you punish some guys when the stuff was legal? When Barry Bonds and McGuire was taking that stuff, it wasn't banned.
Man, it
So how
was.
you gonna punish them? No, it wasn't. It wasn't banned. It wasn't banned, bro. When
So
they was taking
they
that
ain't neither
stuff, it
one of them
wasn't
getting
banned.
there.
Think about it. Roger Clemens, all them. That's why they were shocked when all them pitchers, they found out all them pitchers was taking that stuff, throwing 100 miles per hour. They still in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
I said from the jump. I think Asante, he was a good corner, a really good corner. I liked him. He remind me a little bit of Prime when he played for the Falcons, dog. But that's the thing. Prime came before him, showed him the way, even though they got different techniques, but he's not Prime.
No, I'm
Prime, I'm
with you.
not
I'm
saying
with
he
you.
is Prime, and
Yeah,
I know he's not trying to be Prime. Nobody,
right,
that's
right,
not what he's saying.
right, right.
But I don't know if he might be at the table next to him, but I don't think he can sit at that table, Promo. It
No,
depends on how many chairs you got at that table, okay? Depends on how many chairs you
bro.
got there.
I'm just saying, going off the stats, he need to be in the Hall, bro. There's some guys in the Hall of Fame that don't have the resume he got, though. 2 Super Bowls.
What
He got the NFL record with pick six in the playoffs.
well with all this hype that he getting from the media, I'm sure he's gonna be in there this year. He the talk of the town right now.
I mean, it's a lot of guys that should be in the Hall that ain't in there yet. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. No, Asante was nice, man. I ain't gonna
Nah,
say he was nice, but
I
Prime was
think
that dude.
Asante killed his hopes though.
Yeah,
I really do.
he probably did.
Nah, honestly, I think he doing what Prime did back in the day. He marketed himself because nobody want to talk about something, Sammy.
Right.
Now he bringing relevancy to his name. So
Yeah. They might vote him in next year. They look at his stats really do look that good. Hey, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Go back and watch that Shannon Sharp interview when he was talking, and he said, "I'm finna prove it to you." And he started reading down them stats, and then he put down that paper real quick.
yes, sir. Now I'm gonna tell you something that I didn't like. I'm gonna tell you something I didn't like when Ocho was on there. Ocho from the same town, Asante Samuel,
Right.
area.
Right.
Ocho
Right.
know his quarterback cussed him out because
Right.
Asante Samuel picked him off. I think twice in one game or something.
Yep.
And
Set him down.
Ocho
Lock
should
him
have
down.
like he don't. He was like, I played against both of them. He didn't say, and my quarterback cussed me out when I was playing against Asante Samuels. Dog. And then he act like he would have just cooked Dion too, but you played
Right.
against both of them. You didn't cook Dion. You didn't cook Asante Samuels. He should have said,
Right.
look, I played against both of them boys, and both of them gave me hell. That's what he should have said.
He ain't say nothing. He just said,
Like that
yeah,
smile.
that's fine.
Smile. That's like he asked you, he asked you the question. Oh,
It's just like with anything in sports, man. There's levels to it, dog.
Right.
And it could be people with similar numbers, but it's just
Yeah.
a different level. But Asante
Yeah.
was a good corner, man.
Yeah. Now, hey, but for the record, I just want y'all to know Dion is the GOAT. I just like the debate, man. I think the dude's stats is phenomenal, and I think is debate worthy. I
Yeah.
think he got some good numbers, man.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
eye popping.
But
When
prime to
he
GOAT.
only played
Prime
what?
to GOAT.
11 years.
11 seasons.
and he had the
Yep.
same stats as Prime pretty much. I was like, oh wow.
But we also got to take into account he played during the time where it was really a passing league. When Prime then played, it was more of a running league. That's something else we got to take into consideration, dog.
Well,
We
that
got to take
favors a
that into
Sun.
consideration too.
That favors a Sunday then.
No, a passing league. I mean, there's more passes being thrown.
Yeah, he
Prime
picking
then
them
played
off.
in the running league. I remember Troy Aikman used to be
He
like
picking them off.
10 for 14, dog. Like it wasn't a lot of passing.
I disagree. You talking about certain teams. Dude, the Falcons ran a front running gun. The Houston Oilers running gun. It was some teams out there that threw the ball. The Miami Dolphins, they threw the ball. It was
Yeah,
some
but
teams out there that threw that
it
ball.
wasn't like it was
Peyton
after.
Peyton Manning threw the ball.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Warren Moon
exactly. That's
threw the
Prime
ball.
then was gone by then, dog.
No, he wasn't. Prime was there.
They
The
was no,
the 90s football versus the 2000s football was way different, dog.
Nah, they threw the ball back then, bro, in the 90s.
Bro, I'm from Troy Aikman used to be 10 for 14, dog.
The Cowboys ran the ball.
And they had Michael Irvin, one of the best
Think about it.
receivers in the game.
How many teams had running backs back then? They ran the ball. The Cowboys, Detroit Lions, Buffalo, they threw the ball. They ran it too, but they threw the ball. Who else had a powerful running game? Bo Jackson. It was the 49ers. They threw the ball. They ran it too, but teams threw the ball back then, man. They weren't just running the ball.
Y'all probably know a little bit more about that time than me.
It was split.
It wasn't a lot of run. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't as much passing as it was
Yes, it
later
was,
on.
It was like 50-50. Now everybody passed.
Yeah.
Back then, you had heavy run teams.
Yeah. Like the Redskins, the Hogs, John Riggins. Yeah, them boys they ran that ball.
To what Jerome is saying, that's true. That's why you don't have that many running backs getting paid like how they used to get paid back in the day, because they ran the ball more back then, so they could get the big money, big contracts. Now they moved away from the running. They'd rather pay the wide receivers. I'd rather pay 4 wide receivers than pay 1 running back. My running back get hurt, now I'm done.
But yeah. I think they got it backwards though. They paying these quarterbacks too much money when they could be playing the running back some of that money. A lot of them quarterbacks ain't worth all that money they paying them.
Man,
that's true. I think
that's facts. Yeah, it make no sense that Daniel Jones is making more money than like some. It's probably only like 4 running backs that he's not making more money than, dog. We talking about crazy. Daniel Jones. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Because you got to have a running back. You got to be able to run that ball, or your quarterback gonna be getting popped.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me bring old school up. Let me see what
old school. What's up, brother?
Old school.
Old school. What's going on, old school? Old school. Old school went to sleep on us over there.
Old school probably talking on mute.
Old school, we can't hear you, bro.
What's going on, Kimmy?
Kimmy's in the building.
Oh shit, the tennis channel. Oh Lord. Boy, we thought you was in the white van somewhere. Boy, we thought you been missing tennis channel.
What's going on,
Is
y'all?
that the old tennis channel?
What
like
up? What up?
Yeah.
No way. He got to come on the pedal. Tennis channel, is that you, man? We've been looking for you about 15 years, dog.
What's up, old school?
Man, what up, Joe? What up, Tennis Channel? Bring your ass on the panel. I want to see you anyway. Thanks. Hey, what up? What up, Tiger?
Yeah.
Hey, Tiger. I know you getting slow. I mean, you getting old in your old age, boy. You slow as hell now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm slowing down.
Yeah, I'm telling you. What's going on, panel? What's going on, Chef?
Yeah.
What's going on? Man. Hey, what's going on, Primo?
What it do, man? What we looking like this season, man? What's the record prediction,
man? 12-0, you know.
Yeah, hey, I'm with you, old school. I'm with you, dog.
Right. Hey, boy, I'm telling you. Yeah. All right, hey, it's all good. Happy New Year's, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you, man.
Yep.
It's gonna be a big season for us, man. CU fans, it's gonna be up.
I'm already knowing, man. It's about time. It's about time for that. Hey, Tiger. Hey, Tiger. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I like Syracuse. I'm beginning to like Syracuse now, Tiger. You
Oh
proud of me?
yeah.
Yeah. Y'all were mad at me last year.
Yeah.
Hey, now they starting to see like, look, man. When I say something, I ain't 100% right. But like we talked about the Coach Prime
Right.
contract. We talked about that 2 years ago. He
Yep.
was gonna get over 10 a year. I talked about Syracuse. Like I don't hit Colorado, they record on the head, but by one game, the last 2 years, I was off by one game. So like when I say stuff, man, I be calculating this stuff, man. I ain't just talking crazy now.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
sir.
yeah. I
Yes,
get it.
sir.
I like what they doing out. I like what they doing out there. I like the fact. I'm gonna tell you though, Tiger. I like the fact that they beat Miami ass. I'm sorry
Yes,
for
sir.
cursing on
Yes,
your
sir.
show.
I love that.
Yeah, I like that one.
So
hey,
what y'all?
hey, Tiger. What was their record at the end of the year?
I know they won 10 games.
Okay,
Yeah,
bet,
they was 10-3.
bet.
So what y'all think about the Georgia Tech game? Y'all think we gonna beat Georgia Tech? Y'all think it's gonna be a
I
close?
already know we will, Tiger. We
It's
gonna be
gonna be a
set and ready
blowout.
to go. Hey, Tiger. That game gonna be like that TCU game. We got too much time to prepare.
All right,
I
hey, I
like that.
don't know. Georgia Tech, they've been down.
Nah, dog. That's gonna be a nail biter, bro. That's
Georgia
gonna
Tech
be
been smacking
Yeah,
folks.
the TCU game was a nail biter. We only won by 3.
But see, TCU got blew out by Georgia. Georgia Tech ain't getting blew out by no Georgia. Georgia
Yeah.
Tech took Georgia into 13 overtimes or some shit like that. Like,
yeah.
Almost
Georgia
beat
Tech's supposed
Miami
to
too.
won it. They should have won. Georgia Tech should have won that game. They had it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had that game 2 times. I
We
watched that
play
game.
we playing at home. This our first game of the season too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I think the difficult part is Georgia Tech, man. They got so they like Kansas City and the 49ers on steroids.
Yeah.
They run so many formations, bro,
Yep.
before they hike the ball that if you not disciplined, and that's what they got Georgia.
Yep.
Georgia just you pick it in the backfield, man, they running so many formations from the receiver to the tight end to the running back. I mean, they run the clock down. So that's the thing for me. I'm just concerned about it being a nail biter because the same way when we played North Dakota State, they run more formation than North Dakota State.
Yeah. And they got 2 good legit receivers and a good running back. Georgia Tech.
and we playing in Georgia too, right?
In Atlanta. I think they play in Atlanta, right?
They play in Atlanta. So that game gonna be tough now. Them Georgia boys now. Don't sleep on those Georgia boys, especially
Hey,
with
they
That's a
should
prime
invite
homecoming.
they need to invite Beard to that game, dog, in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that'd be. He got to go down
that
there.
what happened there. Georgia Tech already offered him. He gonna be on Georgia Tech sideline though.
Oh, got you. Because you know Georgia Tech got a nice running back.
Ooh, I'm glad you said. I might need to holler at JB this Friday. Like, hey, bro, we need to go to that Georgia Tech Colorado game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm
game
ready.
gonna be
Yeah.
dope.
Yep.
That game gonna be dope. That's gonna be a tough game though. Georgia Tech, they played some good ball last year, man. In certain games, they didn't show up. I think they got beat by like Virginia Tech and
Yeah.
Louisville.
But remember their
But
quarterback got hurt.
when they went crazy against Georgia, when they beat didn't they beat Syracuse?
And
Yeah.
Miami and Syracuse.
Miami and Syracuse.
Eee.
But remember their quarterback kept getting injured. That's why they kept losing them games.
Is they quarterback coming back or he gone?
Nah, he was a transfer guy. I think he on.
Oh, okay.
He was there for 2 years, I think. Yeah, I think he's gone.
Yeah, that game gonna be good. That's crazy. Why they keep starting prying him off with these tough first games, man? It's crazy. I know you
Hey
supposed to
yo,
have a cupcake.
ain't the Georgia Tech coach Alabama guy? Don't he come from under Saban
Yeah.
or something
Yep.
like that?
Yeah. He played at Georgia Tech, but he coached under Nick Saban and somebody else. Because he's friends with Prime. Remember them when Prime started doing them camps? Georgia Tech was one of the schools that was with Colorado.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's friends with Dion.
Well, so nobody might not get blown out then if they friends. They might have a gentleman's agreement. Like, hey, look, we ain't gonna make nobody look bad.
Huh.
Oh nah, dog. They trying to
He
get these
was
boys in the
he was friend.
NFL.
Hey, he was friends with old boy from UCF. We still
Right.
put them paws on them.
Yep.
Hey, he was
And him
friends
and
with old
old
boy
boy,
from BYU too.
him and old B, yeah, him and old
Yep.
boy BYU was friends too. They put
Yep.
them paws on us.
Oh, and that's another team too. We got to make sure we prepare for this year, BYU, because they still loaded.
Yeah. So y'all think we win the Big 12 this year, hands down?
Yeah, I think
I
it's gonna
say
be
yeah.
between us
It's
and
gonna be tough, but it's gonna be yeah.
ASU.
I think BYU still gonna have something to say about that.
Hey, it's Scatterboo gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotty
All
be
right,
gone.
I ain't worried about Arizona State. Scatterboo gone. It's
Hey, but you
Scatterboo with them, but I think
hey, but you forgot about old boy, baby Adrian Peterson there.
Yeah, they still got a nice little
The
squad,
running back
man.
that transferred from Colorado. This is year.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. Which one?
22. Uh
No,
22.
he you talking about
McCaskill?
McCaskill. Yeah, McCaskill.
McCaskill,
Yeah.
he gone.
Oh,
No,
he
they were
is?
here last year. Yeah. McCaskill
Oh.
done. Yeah, McCaskill done, bro. That's
Yeah,
why
he should
that's
have
why that's why he shouldn't have never left.
yeah, he should
This
have
was
stayed
his
his butt
last
here.
year.
Yeah, he should have stayed his butt here.
Yep. Yeah, and went
Wow.
to Arizona State and played behind doggone. I'm like, bro, you could have stayed here. You going there? You think you're gonna be that Scatterboo?
Yeah,
Come
you gotta
on,
beat that
bro.
scatter.
Like that's come on, bro.
Hey,
That
we'll
was a
see him on
crazy move.
XFL.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of
For the
that,
Houston team in XFL.
one of our boys,
Yeah,
Javon,
Javon Antonio.
yeah,
Yeah.
Antonio, he played for the Defenders.
He got a touchdown yesterday, didn't
I know he caught 3 passes. I don't know if he got a touchdown. I know he caught 3 passes for the DC Defenders. So that's definitely a good look.
he? Yep. Yes,
Mm.
sir.
Now look, people might think I'm crazy, but I would have wanted for Legente, and I know these boys won't go to the NFL, but you see what they got them on the list. They got them like out of almost like 38 receivers, they got them boys like 36 and 37. Legente and Jimmy ranked, right?
Mm-hmm.
For like the guys that was trying out for the combine, that was at the combine or whatever. So I wish they went to the Rock League and signed a deal with a good quarterback. Like went to a team with a good quarterback and went over there and blazed that league up and got some NIL deals and got their money another way. Because now you could be the franchise guy. Yeah, you ain't get NFL money, but they ain't guaranteed to make the NFL. If they went over there, they'd have been guaranteed to get on somebody's roster. I feel like they'd have been guaranteed to get on somebody's roster. And now they could have turned it up. And like Bucky could have started a little thing over there where they did something with the games or whatever.
Yeah, I feel you on that, but I think Legente, he gonna make it. Jimmy,
Yeah, I think LeJontay guaranteed, man.
Yeah.
He's one I added to my draft
yeah,
where we're like and it might be 6th, 7th round, but I think he's gonna get drafted. I
yeah,
was feeling the same way about Jimmy before the season started, but now I think Jimmy gonna have to go to the undrafted free agent route unless he get back in the 4.3s at his pro day, man.
So the
yeah,
pro
but them
I
hamstring.
think I think one of them going.
I think Will
Go
Shepherd
ahead,
gonna go
promo.
before Jimmy. I think Will Shepherd gonna go before Jimmy because his hamstring. I think his hamstring still hurt, bro. Because you don't really see him running.
Yeah.
He too injury prone.
Yeah, a lot of people now talking about Will, but
Yep.
the thing is, man, the way the draft is, it's so crazy, bro. Teams they be like putting out stuff just to try to doggone fend other folks off them.
Yeah,
If they get word or something, they be trying, because that's what at first that's what I thought was happening with the Shador thing. To
Right.
Coach Prime them exposed it, but
Right.
the teams do that, man. I remember watching the whole thing about Lamar Jackson, and the whole time the Ravens was going to draft him.
Yep.
But then they put out stuff. They put out crazy stuff. Talking, oh well, he not that. Oh, he not. We ain't really looking at him. He ain't really that good. And the whole time, bro, they were gonna draft him in the second
Yep.
round. The whole draft,
Yep.
whole time to
But that
keep
was
other people off
smart.
of him.
Yeah, cause that was smart. They saved money and they still got their guy.
Yeah, because a lot of people they feel like if they know you want this guy,
Yeah, they
now
gonna take
try
it.
to trade up or something to get it, they're gonna make you give up a bunch to get the guy you really want. It's like a girl that you like. If
Yeah.
you really like
Yeah.
her, you won't buy her a little bit more.
Yeah. Hey, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate, bro. I think Jimmy ran a slow 40 on purpose because if he falls, he can fall to the Chiefs. Like, think about it, LeJohn, the farther they fall in the draft, the better chance they got to go playing with a good quarterback. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
But
true. I think one of them. I think one of them out of Will, LeJohn, and what's the name? What's his name, y'all? I done forgot his
Jimmy,
name. Doggone it.
Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn. I think one of them three got a possibility of going late fourth round. One of them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they are, but I think one of them have a possibility of going that route. But I think this draft, I think we really after the first round, I think we gonna really be surprised at who be going where.
Right.
Cause man,
Right.
I'm telling it can get real crazy depending on how that first round go. Teams need
Yeah.
players,
Yeah.
and especially at wide receiver. Cause bro, I don't care what you run it. You can run that 40.
Yep.
When you turn on that tape, dog,
Yep.
you see that, you like, bro, I know he ran a 4.4,
Yep.
but on this field,
Yep.
it's a totally different thing. And that's what people like, well, how that guy
Right.
got drafted? This guy here,
Right.
no, bro, when you turn on that tape, you like, oh, that's what I see what everybody else don't see. So that's why they draft guys. So
Yep.
my thing is, man, I'm just waiting to see. I do think one of the three of them gonna get drafted in the draft. But Will is the sleeper though,
Oh yeah.
because of the fact, because he remind me of Keenan Allen and
Yep.
guys like that.
Yep.
And teams, man, they be looking for them big body receivers.
Yep.
And also too, he has a big body of work. We just can't go on last year.
Right.
He
Right. Right.
still got his other body of work at Vanderbilt
Yep.
that plays a factor.
Yep. And he went up against SEC defenses, putting up the numbers. Yep. Hey, speaking on wide receivers, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Shannon Sharp was just over exaggerating the fact that T-Mac came out and said he don't like watching film? Because I'm like, well, shit, if he ain't watching a lot of film, I can't tell because when he on the field, you can't stop it. But he was saying making a big deal out of it.
who say he don't like watching T-Mac?
Yeah, T-Mac for Arizona, the wide receiver.
Yeah, the Georgia kid.
Yeah. T-Mac said he don't watch You know how Travis
Right.
watch individual film?
Yeah.
T-Mac said he don't watch individual film at all. He only watch when the team watch. But
Yeah,
listen,
I mean, it's not really that for a wide receiver. I mean, yeah, film is important for everybody for sure, but at the wide receiver position, it ain't a lot because if you play wide receiver, you reading the DB. So like, yeah, you can get some of his tendencies down and kind of, oh, if he break this way, I'm going in, but he's gonna show you what he's gonna do come game time. So I don't know. I don't know if that would be like a red flag for me.
I would just say this, y'all. Here's why I agree with Shannon on two areas. One, I wouldn't have said it though, dog.
Right.
Like,
Right.
because I don't want no team to be like, oh, he don't watch film. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know them guys on the pro level, and we see it with Ray Lewis and all them guys. Them guys watch tape. And and the second part about it is too, hey, bro, who you played against, the team that you played against in your conference, they might not, outside of Colorado, they might not have the best corners. Bro, you going to the NFL, bro. Like, if you talking the NFL, everybody you line up against on Sunday is dogs.
Let me
Like,
ask you a question.
straight up.
And they saying you a lottery pick too.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. What if he did that shit on purpose because the team that want to draft him, he don't like the quarterback? Because think about it. If he falls to like the Chiefs or somebody, think about it.
He's out here scheming. Everybody out here scheming and scamming.
Hey, promo got a point. Can't be like, okay, your agent, the agent say, I've been talking to this team, the agent saying, you might go to get, you like, oh, huh? Who the quarterback? Nah, dog. Well, what can we do? Remember, I watched. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? What's name with Charles Barkley? Was talking about they were gonna draft him for like for like pennies and nickels,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
showed up. He gained like 45 pounds.
Yeah. yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Hey,
I
hey,
remember
catch me scheming,
that.
dog. Hey, look here. I'm telling, boy, hey, your career on the line. Like, boy, going well. Who
Yeah,
the quarterback? Nah, bro. Hey, look here, man. Now I don't even watch film.
yeah.
Well,
Hey,
how
think
you doing,
about it.
man? I don't even know. I just wake up and I don't. Matter of fact, I don't even tie my shoes up all the way.
Hey, cause look how many good teams outside of that top 10 that got good quarterbacks. It's a bunch of teams right there that got good quarterbacks outside that top 10.
Yeah, it is. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Man, if you can fall in like that 11 to like 19 range in this
yeah,
draft, you gonna build a squad, bro. You gonna
yeah,
build a good squad. Said
yeah. I
T
don't
Mac
blame him.
video was when he was 18 years old.
Hey, cause think about it, bro. That dude was like a professional volleyball player, man. Like his vertical is through the roof. Like he can really jump. That's why he be mousing people. Like he's an athletic freak, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
T
yeah.
Mac
Anybody
gonna
got to
be
catch him with his
nice,
hands,
man.
he can jump.
But
I think
hey,
he gonna be nice. Oh, go ahead.
hey, fellas, I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta head to the job. But
Oh
say,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Okay, for
we'll be
sure.
on at 5. We're gonna let it ride, and we will try to. If I'm off for the draft, I will be watching that. And the pro day is this Saturday for
No,
Colorado.
it's just Thursday. So on Friday
Yeah,
we'll be able to
yeah.
talk about the pro day.
Okay, all right. Well, what time? Damn, they
Hey,
might.
hey, remember I said it first when Shiloh was gonna run a 4-3 when he started working with that
Hey,
coach.
man.
All right, all right.
Man,
Well,
Shallow running 4-3. He shooting steroids, man.
For real. Yeah, I think it's
Hey,
in the afternoon, Ty. I think it's at like 12
okay. Well,
on
if it's
Thursday.
around 12, because they a little behind us. If we see it, I will jump on tomorrow so we can talk about some of that stuff hot off the press. But before we get out of here, what time y'all think Jimmy gonna run, or what time y'all think Shallow gonna run?
I got Jimmy
Uh,
getting back into the 4-3s, so I'll take like a 4-3-9.
oh, yep.
Yeah, I hope so. And then Shiloh, I got Shiloh like a 4-4-8, man. I think he gonna get it in 4-4, 4-4-8.
Okay.
Hey, I concur the same thing with both times. I'm with you on
nah,
that.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll rock with you on the same time too. That's what I want to happen. That's what I
yeah.
want to happen.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go with 2-4-3s. I'm gonna give 4-3-8.
That
Shiloh.
boy crazy.
uh, now what I would say that might be better if Shallow run a high 4.6, that ain't gonna be good.
Nah.
It-
Remember,
it-
he already told Jim and them he already beat their time. Did you see that video when they were saying, "Oh man, if you run a 4-4 or 4," they say a 4 something. He said, "Oh, I already did that."
I remember we talking about, like when videos when he was talking
When they
about
were debating, yeah, because he got a bet with him. He got a
yeah.
bet with him.
Hey, that trainer from Miami ain't no joke, dog. He done
Yeah,
trained a lot of he the real
yeah.
deal though.
Devin Hester, all them boys.
Now if Jimmy run the same time he ran the pro day, that ain't gonna be great for Jimmy either. So we need both of them boys to hit them times that Ron was saying, so they can boost their stock. Man, I'm wishing and praying for them that they run their best time they ever ran in their life, so we can keep this CU train rolling.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
But yeah, promo. You always be going the wrong way. You take us off in the woods every now and then. So
Promo, you be the dude going down the residential neighborhood getting stuck.
but hey, y'all, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
All right, be
All
safe.
right, bro.
Damn, I think I went the wrong way.